This video is going to be about predator trapping. What we're going to be doing is using blind sets. The reason I'm doing blind sets, number one, is because it's winter and it's pretty tough to make a dirt hole set right now with the ground frozen. The other reason is because I really think that there's an advantage in using blind sets and following tracks, because you're not piquing the skepticism of the animal like you would in a dirt hole set or some sort of set with bait or lure. You know, coyotes are very paranoid. They will dig up your trap and figure you out really quick. Even if you're meticulous with scent control, sometimes they just have a way of figuring that stuff out. When you can catch them off guard, that's sometimes a little bit easier. And by following their tracks like this and pursuing this method, you will learn a lot about these animals. Here is a bloody coyote track. There it is again. There it is again. You can see every other track is bloody. This is wire from a beaver trap I set last year. That has nothing to do with it. At first I got all excited because I see blood and coyote tracks, and I know that coyotes are entering their breeding season, and I'm thinking I'm on a hot female coyote going into heat. But I think this looks more like a foot injury. I don't really know what to think of this. How do you think it happened? How'd the coyote injure its foot, guys? It wasn't in my trap. Okay, guys, I'm on this incredible game trail and I've been following it, but the condition of the tracks is not the best. These tracks are pretty old, and I've been trying to figure out if they are deer or coyotes or foxes or what. I'm starting to think it's everything. I'm going to show you the importance of looking closely. Right up here, this is obviously deer hair. But when I saw this over here, I got very excited. Where they are going over this log, if you look very closely, there is hair. That is not deer hair. You see, that is not deer hair. I'm gonna make a blind set, no bait, no lure, just a couple traps in the middle of this trail. Well, trap pan is right there. I am gonna try and let the snow cover it and do the rest. I'm feeling good about this. What did I tell you guys? Coyotes are fucking brilliant. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. You see these tracks? This is the trail we were at the other day. You can still see the hair. Now look at, he steps here. He steps there, there, there. He goes around that way. He goes around that way. He just decides, right here, something's off, and cuts that way. Where my trap is right there. He knew something was off. So sometimes they'll piss on the trap, and they do that because then, no matter what you do with that trap or where you move it, they can recognize the scent of their own piss. If he did piss there, I don't know if he stepped on the log or what, how he got himself over there without leaving tracks. But I'm not taking the chance. I'm gonna go home and wash this and keep trying. I think of myself as a pretty good, pretty experienced trapper. I've never caught a coyote, but my God, have I tried. Have I tried and tried and tried. I have struggled with coyotes. I definitely think the coyotes up here in the Adirondack Mountains are smarter than farmland coyotes. Keep that in mind. We don't live, I have no farm fields near me. There's no abundance of game here. So these are really tough, smart coyotes living in the middle of the wilderness, basically, that I'm trying to trap. I think this is the year. There is a monumental amount of coyote tracks right here. Look at what I just found. Look at all this shit. Wow. Oh my God, another one. Holy shit. You don't want to catch a bird. Oh, the trap goes right there. That's where the trap goes. Somewhere right in here. Trap there. Trap there. We're gonna get out of here quickly. This is crazy. It truly makes me wonder what the hell happened here. I found a spot over there where the coyotes had killed some rabbits. And it was like either they killed all the rabbits in the same place, or they killed them and brought them all together and had this like feast in a designated area, because there were tons of like rabbit feet and pelts. And that looks like the same thing with those deer. Now I can tell you, they didn't kill 3 deer at the same time. So it literally seems like these coyotes are killing stuff, bringing it to designated spots, and feasting out. 3 deer. I think we also just like tripled our chances of catching a coyote. That is a good set we just made. Well, we'll check it tomorrow. This would be a relevant time to mention that the eastern coyote we find here in the Adirondacks is part wolf. Many researchers believe so. They're much larger than the coyotes out west. The skulls are shaped differently, and their behaviors are much more wolf-like, especially in the way that they work together in packs and the way that they kill in those packs. Up there on that ridge, there's always deer bedding around in there. I walked over there, there's like 4 or 5 spots where deer were bedding, where the snow is melted. So it makes perfect sense that there would be game trails in here, and it makes perfect sense that coyotes would be running them. That's a fresh track. I'm gonna do and set a trap right where I see the track. No bait, no lure. Let's get it set. Ah! 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 I just caught my damn thumb in a brand new fucking MB550. Oh, that's a great way to ruin your fucking day. I'm sorry for my language. Oh my God, this hurts. The icing is helping. Okay. I'm at least starting to regain dexterity. Okay. Update. My thumb is starting to feel a little better. It hurt like a son of a bitch, but I'm not down and out. And I'm excited to continue my day at a slower pace and being a little more careful. There's something right here that I found walking in that I want to show you, because I'm going to set another trap. And this is my favorite way to trap these blind sets. Look at this. See this down tree? There's a lot of stuff running along the side of the road here. I notice a set of tracks coming down through. To me, it looks like a fox, where they're crossing under a log. Look very closely, because if it's a really good spot that they're using regularly, you can find a sign. And see this right here? It's a hare. Deer are gonna go over these sorts of things. They go over. The key is to find the spots where the predators go under. and that's where you set your trap. That right there is the window. There's the set. That's where the red fox is gonna go through. I love the look of that. I've done the same exact thing here. You can see there's old tracks that came through. Same thing. There's a bobcat in here. And those tracks are fresh. Fresh, fresh. I caught a red fox.